In the realm of the interaction between philosophy and psychology, Stoicism emerges as a fundamental pillar for understanding and transforming mental health. This essay deeply examines the interrelation between these disciplines, highlighting how Stoic precepts have influenced and continue to shape contemporary psychological approaches. We present a comprehensive analysis of 15 key points, expanding each one with practical applications, contextual examples, and a rigorous conceptual framework that invites critical reflection and personal integration. This journey aims not only to enrich the intellect, but also to promote a transformative change in perception, action, and well-being. 1. The control of thoughts. It is not things that disturb us, but the opinions we have of them. Epictetus's aphorism encapsulates an essential truth about cognitive dynamics. Our emotions are shaped by our interpretations. In cognitive psychology, this idea underlies the premise that cognitive distortions can amplify disproportionate emotional responses. A meticulous analysis of automatic beliefs can unravel patterns that perpetuate anxiety or frustration. For example, when faced with professional criticism, evaluating whether the feedback is constructive or simply reflects an external bias allows for a more balanced response. 2. Differentiating what we can control. The core of Stoicism lies in discerning between what is controllable and what is uncontrollable. This differentiation, adopted in cognitive behavioral therapy, CBT, translates into strategies to focus psychological resources towards areas of effective impact. Let's consider a complex business situation. Instead of worrying about hierarchical decisions, focusing on the quality of your own work fosters resilience and intrinsic satisfaction. The practice of this principle facilitates a more effective redistribution of emotional and mental energy. Cognitive reframing turns the obstacle into the way. Marcus Aurelius' precept, it resonates with the concept of cognitive restructuring central to CBT. By reinterpreting adversities as catalysts for development, a framework of learning and resilience is created. A concrete example could be the failure of a creative project. Instead of viewing it as a defeat, visualizing it as a necessary rehearsal towards mastery allows for a transformation of the personal and professional narrative. Fara, the conscious pause. Marcus Aurelius stated, "You have power over your mind, not external events." Notice this and you will find strength. Conscious pausing, a component of both Stoicism and Mindfulness, facilitates effective self-regulation. This process interrupts the inertia of automatic reactions, favoring a response aligned with personal values. In a negotiation setting, practicing the pause before responding to an unexpected proposal can create space to evaluate alternatives clearly. 5. The importance of journaling. Journaling or reflective writing is a central practice in the development of Stoic self-awareness. Recent studies in positive psychology confirm that this activity enhances the ability to identify and process complex emotions. For example, keeping a daily record of decisions, emotions, and achievements. It not only documents progress but also provides a foundation for evaluating patterns and adjusting future behaviors. 6. Resilience in the face of adversity. The obstacle to action advances action. Marcus Aurelius emphasizes the usefulness of challenges as opportunities to strengthen resilience. Acceptance and commitment. Therapy, ACT, applies this principle by promoting psychological flexibility in the face of adverse circumstances. In an academic context, facing the difficulty of a complex research project can become a way to deepen analytical skills and develop perseverance. 7. Accepting uncertainty. Epictetus taught that uncertainty is a constant in human life. The ability to tolerate this ambiguity is crucial in managing anxiety. In psychotherapy, interventions are used to empower individuals to face the future without absolute guarantees, focusing on concrete and present actions. This approach not only reduces fear, but also frees up cognitive resources for creativity and adaptation. 8. Development of self-compassion. He who lives in harmony with himself lives in harmony with the universe. Marcus Aurelius, self-compassion, as a psychological construct, involves a stance of kindness towards oneself during moments of error or difficulty. Recognizing the universality of human suffering allows us to reframe self-criticism as a tool for growth. For example, a student who doesn't reach an expected goal can benefit from reinterpreting the setback as an opportunity to review strategies and build emotional resilience. 9. The power of positive affirmations. What we think, that is what we become. Marcus Aurelius, the repetition of positive affirmations, is based on neuroscientific principles that support brain plasticity. Reinforcing optimistic internal narratives can modify neural structures and improve subjective well-being. Setting a morning mantra like, "I am ready to overcome any challenge," can set the emotional tone for the day. 10. Emotional detachment. Stoicism urges us to let go of what we cannot control. In psychology, this detachment is conceptualized as a process of disconnecting from unrealistic expectations or external dependencies. This principle is fundamental in contexts of grief or change, where accepting the transience of circumstances makes emotional adjustment easier. 11. Gratitude as a daily practice. Don't waste what you have by wishing for what you don't have. Gratitude, backed by positive psychology, has effects on boosting mood and lowering stress. A daily gratitude log reinforces awareness of blessings and reconfigures thoughts to a more optimistic, proactive view. Creating a daily gratitude list not only reinforces awareness of current blessings, but also reconfigures thought patterns towards a more optimistic and proactive perspective. 12. The focus on the present. The man who lives in the past or in the future loses the present. Epictetus, mindfulness as a complementary practice to Stoicism, trains the mind to inhabit the present with full awareness. This approach allows individuals to reduce rumination and experience greater satisfaction in everyday activities. Dei, memento mori, mortality as motivation. The reminder of our mortality, central to Stoicism, encourages a more conscious and prioritized life. Reflecting on the finiteness of life not only fosters appreciation for the present moment, but it also redefines the urgency to act in alignment with fundamental values. 14. Virtue as a guide for life. In Stoicism, virtue is positioned as the guiding axis of existence. This principle resonates in the psychology of values, where aligning actions with fundamental principles creates internal coherence and lasting satisfaction. 15. The impact on relationships. Epictetus said, "Don't expect others to act as you wish." Accepting interpersonal differences and practicing empathy are core skills, both in Stoicism and in modern therapeutic approaches. These principles not only reduce conflicts, but also strengthen human connections. Final reflection. Stoicism, far from being a philosophy relegated to the past, represents a contemporary tool supported by psychological principles and empirical evidence. Its continuous practice allows individuals to navigate life's challenges with clarity, resilience, and a deep sense of purpose. Start today by integrating these principles and transform your inner world. If this message resonated with you, I invite you to share it in the comments. What do you think about Stoicism and its impact on the way we live? Also, don't forget, subscribe to our channel to keep exploring topics together that can transform your life. Thank you for being here and being part of this community.